Well, good day to you, my first atom. Once again, it's your boy, it's a guy, I think I'm Musisolaiwala, aka Amufosi, and you welcome to my channel once again. This is Amufosi channel. Well, as we know that we're in the season of love, we're in the season where a lot of people think and they think it is the best time for them to celebrate love. Again, it is not something new again because we believe that celebrating love it is very very important to life, because we believe that any foundation that wants to stand forever must be a foundation of love, and it is a good thing for somebody to love and for somebody to be in a relationship whereby love abides. Well, on that note, I just really want to kind of put out some words to us today, because yesterday I was watching a clip, and then in that clip the main context of that clip was that every man must cheat, and this is a thing that every woman must they must accept. So I have a contrary opinion to this, because I believe that I actually want to ask some question. Is it normal? Is it something that we have to adore as a culture, that a man must cheat and then a woman must not? Oh my god, I don't know where people are getting all this kind of philosophy from. Anyway, then I just want to put this out, that sometimes we got it all wrong from the beginning, and then the major problem that we face in life is that sometimes we celebrate mediocrity, we celebrate something that is immoral, and then we put it as a form of something that it must just continue, and which is not supposed to be. If we can be so much sensitive with ourselves, and then we can be more connected to the things that give more value, I believe that we can just remove a lot of things that is in this present state of life, in this dispensation, that we believe that it is the best thing for us to do. I believe we can correct a lot of things. So I have some messages that I have to pass out today, and the message is about as we are celebrating the season of love, which is called Valentine. That's what everybody call it anyway. I don't know whether it is genuine or it is not genuine, but if Valentine is celebrated, it's worth it. We don't even need to go to the genesis of how it began, you understand, but the most motive behind it, that okay, if you want to celebrate, just celebrate love with your brother, your sister, your wife, your partner, your children, with your neighbor. It is good, it is kind. But in celebrating all these things, a lot of us, we have taken it far too long. Like some people, they see it as a culture of getting new babes, not in relationship with, okay, they use it as an opportunity to have some kind of war, sexual intercourse and the rest like that, just for them to neglect their brain at home, and then take their sexy appearance and approach out there today, every day. So now what I'm saying is this: please, as a partner and as a married couple, please, it is not every year you're supposed to celebrate your love. It has to be celebrated every day, every minute, every moment, every time that you know that it is the best time for you to that you both have chance. Create an atmosphere of love whereby you will be celebrated, and there shouldn't be any cheating from either of you. As it is not good for a man, for a woman to cheat, it is not also good for a man to cheat. We have to stay abiding. We have to stay faithful. We have to stay loyal. We have to stay upholding the faithfulness you have within yourself. If love is undivided, then there should be nothing to be shared with somebody else outside your relationship, outside your marriage. You're supposed to be each other's companion, friend. You share things together, you appreciate yourself. But some people, it's just that it is a pity that most of us, when we want to begin a relationship, we base it on sex. We are too sexitive instead of being sensitive. There is a difference between being sensitive and being sexitive. A lot of us, we prefer that we put sex at the front and then we neglect the senses at the back, which is not supposed to be. We have to be sensitive before we can be sexitive. Though both are very very important to life, but then there must be one before another. We need to put what is supposed to be at the front to the front, and then what is supposed to be at the back to the back. But most of us, some ladies are very, very sensitive, and while some guys too are very, very sensitive instead of being sensitive. That is the reason why we see a culture of okay, and we are celebrating that mediocrity, that a man must cheat and a woman must not. And it is not sound. It is not good enough. We're supposed to be able to have equal agenda. There should be equity, there should be equality. Equality of right, equality of character, equality of all things that make you to be a union. There must be. So don't be sensitive and be non-sensitive. You have to be sensitive and be sensitive. You must be able to be sensitive whenever you want to have any sexual harassment or whatever that you want to call it. I don't know. Whenever the feeling is coming in, anytime that we have these feelings or emotion, it is a thing of the that we cannot see. It is something that is within us. It has to be with your spine, with your your nerves, your brain, and everything must come together. But when you are feeling all this emotion and you neglect your brain somewhere else, it means you are being sensitive. That is, you are easily aroused to sex, but your senses must be somewhere else. But if you are sensitive, you will be active to sex as well, I believe. So that when you are doing some manner of things that we cannot be mentioned or hear there with your husband, with your wife, you both share memories, so that even for you to go out there and do something else, you feel irritated, you will not like to do it. So please, as we're celebrating this Valentine of 18, I want us to be sensitive, not be sensitive. So just keep that up. That is just the little tips I want to share with us this morning. Thank you so much. And please, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. All you need to do is just to press that red button down